All right. Well, we all ready?
No.
That's fair.
I'm tired. All right, guys. Good night.
Why is he touching his anus?
Oh yeah.
All
Good
right,
times.
damn. I'm gonna go take a nap now.
Hey, you can suck a dick.
We're gonna.
All right. So last
Ben-
we left off, our heroes were chasing down the goblins that had attacked and stolen the harvest from the town of Sherfield. After interrogating the captured goblin, now known as Grem, you all presented him before the town to have him atone for the actions of the night before.
Yeah, that's all we
Kane,
did.
with some assistance from Febjorn, gave a rallying speech to the guards who abandoned their post, and then the rest of you assisted in what rebuilding the town needed, with Vince tending to the injured and Aethera repairing weapons. After a much needed rest for Febjorn, and a good night's rest for the rest of you, you all woke up bright and early the following morning to chase down the goblins that got away. Grem led you down the path to the goblin village, where you came across a clearing where 2 goblin guards were watching. Vince, in an attempt to infiltrate the village, was about to let himself get caught when Grem screamed out and caused the guards to attack. One of the guards left to alert the Goblin Boss, while the other stayed behind with a pair of dire wolves. After defeating them all, you all learn more about what to expect of the upcoming trials. And after a short rest in the clearing, this is where we begin our session. So you all have just finished your short rest. Whether some of you are keeping watch or just resting, what are you all doing at this point?
All right. So the question is, do we already have a plan?
No.
Have we established an idea?
Now, Grim, can you describe the camp you live in to the absolute utmost detail?
Well, from the direction we're heading in, the front gates have two watchtowers on either side of them with a wooden wall that surrounds the village. This wall allows what guards that there to traverse along the wall, keep an eye out for any suspicious activity or any harmful animals that might come that way. But I'm sure it's crawling with guards at this point.
Is there any areas in which the land around the wall gets a little bit higher or closer to the top?
Well, usually the wall is by itself. It wraps around. Where it meets up with the mountain, it's kind of a sheer cliff face. It runs straight into the side.
How tall is this wall?
I'd say about I don't know, 60, 70 feet tall. Or the wall or the mountain?
The wall around
the
your
wall.
city.
The wall's only about 10 feet, 10, 15 feet tall.
Probably throw someone over.
I feel like we definitely
I don't
could.
think
but
throwing
then
anybody over would be the best idea.
throwing might be a little noisy.
Graham is just concerned how you get the last person over the wall.
Hammer.
Nobody has a rope?
I do.
I mean,
I do
if-
have a
if
little bit
we're-
of rope.
If there are guards stationed around the wall, I'm sure they'd see someone flying over.
What if we climb?
I'm sure they'd notice someone climbing too. The forest doesn't reach the walls. They've cleared out all those trees.
But are they looking at every side?
There are guards stationed around every wall, yes.
Okay, so
What if we
just
create
to
a
double-
distraction on the one side of the fort so we can climb up the other side?
You say distraction, you see Vince just go.
Now hear me out. This is a forest we're speaking about, right?
Yes, it's forest.
Now, what
We're in
if,
it. You can look around. You see the trees.
Yes, but I'm talking about more so the camp itself is it at one point in time was a forest or correction was a part of the forest, right?
Yeah, it was cleared out to make room for the
So
goblins.
hear me out. We can start a fire in the forest.
But the fire won't reach the walls. They've made a gap that's roughly about 20 or so feet away, so they can keep an eye on anything approaching from the forest.
Is
You
there a way
know,
to
that
start a
speaks.
forest
That
in
sounds
the
pretty
camp?
perfect because I have a spell called Fog Cloud, and it covers a 20-foot area.
Well, I guess it's a way to get to the wall, but I'm sure it'd be quite suspicious if fog just appeared in a small area and not the whole village.
I mean, do
I
you
feel
know
like that
what
would
fog
draw a
is?
little bit of attention.
But do you know what fog is? It's a cloud. Clouds come in all different sizes. But what do I know?
If I may, I do specialize in distractions. I could create some sort of a distraction, take Sebastian with me, put on a little show, capture all the eyes I can, give you less resistance to make our way around or through.
I'm still confused on the goal. I know our job is to get the supplies out of the city, but there's no way we're going to be able to do that without them noticing.
I mean,
We're pulling their supplies that they have stolen and putting in the center of the camp. And I believe he said it was inside of like the cave a little bit, right? That's where they normally like. We have to pull it through the center of camp to get out. There's no way we don't get caught, and then we're stuck without our magician.
Well, I point to fucking Athera. I point to Athera. Could you actually? They rode away on dire wolves, correct?
Yeah. They,
I point to Athera. You became a dire wolf.
yes.
You could easily become maybe something bigger, or just a dire wolf and attempt to pull things out. We have our own mounts that can easily be hooked onto our carts.
We still have to get out of the front gate. We still have to get past all the
Yeah,
guards.
the main issue is getting out.
Getting in, I agree. We can distract them and we can get in very easily. But I do not think
if
it's going to
y'all
be
wanna
easy
go-
to get out.
I'm gonna be very honest, okay? We could do this 3 different ways. We could try to do it quietly. We can do a little bit of half and half to where we get in, kind of make a ruckus and try to get out. And then there's the third option, which is very unlikely of make some sort of, I don't know, some distraction out here that is large enough to allow a couple people in to get things out.
Grim, I have a question.
yes.
Is there, let's say, a stable or something where there no one lives but there's plenty of tinder?
We goblins don't really have horses. I mean, the closest thing would be where the dire wolves and other wolves sleep, but that's generally where they make their homes, their dens.
Is there an area that is decently uninhabited in which no one lives that we maybe could start a fire in the town in which they have to solve? If
I'm
they're
sure
not-
you can find it. I mean,
you're the
we
one
do
who
make
lives
our-
there. We need to
we
know
make
where.
our houses out of wood. It's quite flammable. Fires happen a lot.
And
A lot of goblins are not smart. They do not put out their fires at night. They do not extinguish their candles. Many children get
so
burned.
you're saying so you're saying that
So you're
we
saying
could
we should burn some children?
we could even pass this off as a goblin not turning out their fire?
In the background,
It would not be the least believable thing that any of you have said so far.
Now the question is, how many buildings can we light on fire within a minute?
A lot of the goblin residents are nice people. Let's not hurt anyone.
I'm
But how
talking
many of
about
them?
things that are out of the way is what I'm referring to.
Is the Goblin Boss? Is he at the front gate?
Graham does
Can
not
we-
know.
Can we
Hmm.
challenge the Goblin Boss to Mortal Kombat for the supplies that were stolen?
I'm sure the goblin boss will defend it. Make sure it's not taken. I mean, he knows you're all coming.
Is there some ritual reasoning that we can go through? Some process that doesn't involve essentially slaughtering people at the moment?
I would wish to avoid it as well.
I mean, once you get past the walls, you should be able to. Well, actually, there's lots of goblins. It's not hard or not easy to get lost in that game.
Would it?
And we go in this diplomatic relationship.
Man, if he sent innocent goblins and put them on our spell to attack an innocent town, I don't think he's gonna be diplomatic.
Didn't you say that? Yeah, a lot of them are sort of under his spell.
Yeah, it's quite a few
If-
of the. Quite a few of the other goblins are under the effect of the Goblin Boss, although a lot of the guards that he keeps stationed around the town, they follow him of his own will. They believe what he says is true.
If we were to kill him, would a majority of them be possibly willing to help, considering?
Graham believes so. At least a lot of them were stationed within the town, closer to him, so he could keep an eye on them.
So, should our first objective be to get into the town and specifically kill the Goblin Boss?
Think so.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is all stemmed off of this Goblin Boss. So if needed, yes, we can do that. If there's a way around having to kill more than just him,
That
I
is what
would
we're
like
hoping
to
for.
try to figure
Well,
that
that's
out.
yeah, that's what we're
hoping
that's
for.
what we're talking about.
We're hoping that if we get rid of the Goblin Boss, who definitely does not care for the lives of his people, then he's just using them as tools. If we
Yeah,
can
that's
get
why-
if we get rid of him, maybe the others will see that they don't have to live that way.
Well, I was asking if a majority of them would be sympathetic to our cause, because then we could, the ones that aren't under his spell that are following him, well, hopefully killing him would enlighten them.
What if the Goblin Boss appears to be frightened by us? Would all the other goblins be scared of us also?
That depends on how the Goblin Boss would react. It's very likely he'd just tell them to attack us.
And then we'd
But not
have
be
to
scared.
defend ourselves, and that's not what we don't want to have to put these innocent goblins.
I mean, I can
danger.
attempt to, if you
You
want me.
understand you can just knock him out, right?
How do you believe that is going to help whenever he can just say words and turn these goblins into soldiers mindless and don't even care about their own lives? He doesn't
I
care for
mean,
them either.
What if we
If
take
a
away
goblin's
his-
unconscious, they can't really do much, even if they are under the effects.
I agree, but what is that going to solve? If he's just going to take control again.
If you don't want to kill him,
I'm
I
saying
will.
if they are turned against us, just knock them unconscious. We don't kill anybody. Kill the I hate that we would, but kill the one that is the problem.
Goblin Boss is the problem. That's the one who's doing the spells.
That's what I'm saying. We only kill the one. If anything is thrown against us, just knock it out.
You're
think
telling
we're
us
all
to
in
kill it.
agreement
You're
that the
telling us to
Goblin
kill
Boss
it, and
needs
also
to
telling
die.
us to knock it out. What is the difference here? We just kill the one that's controlling everybody, but why are we talking about knocking something out? We're only looking to kill one.
What is the point I'm trying to get across is you're afraid of killing anything that doesn't need to be killed. I'm trying to say there is no need to kill anything when we can easily not kill anything.
Agreed. We were just talking about killing the one.
Yeah, just the
All
Goblin
right,
Boss
you're
needs to
only
die.
going to go kill the one. I'm going to go
Yes.
start a distraction.
You what?
I'm going to go start a distraction. I just like snap twice at Sebastian.
He well, he doesn't have ears, but if
He like perks up.
yeah, you can tell that his attention is caught. He grabs his wagon and starts chugging along behind you.
While you're distracting them, try to call out the Goblin Boss. As out in the open as we can get him.
Understood.
Do you know how to get there? I mean, the path is straightforward, but
I'm going to take at least a stick and at least a large enough stick for me that it looks like a cane. But what I'm gonna do is like try to keep it ahead of me to like see if there's just to make sure I don't hit any traps, if any.
okay.
Wouldn't the direwolf prints be fairly easy to notice? I mean, they are like fucking huge dogs. Probably
Yeah.
just follow them to the front
The
gate.
path is covered with grass and some foliage as well. It's not just a dirt path
Gotcha.
straight to the village.
Gotcha.
What are the rest of you doing?
I guess Kane looks at Grim and goes, Grim, I need you to lead us to the edge of the forest near your village.
Easy enough to do. Follow me! And begins hopping through the foliage, seemingly unobstructed by the overgrowth below. And so, are you all following?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. Well, since Vince is ahead, he would come up to it first. You come to a part where the trees split, and there is a more well-worn dirt path that leads to a wooden structure that you can see. If you want to stay back inside the woods, make sure you're not seen just yet, or you can head on up. You'll get a better view of what this looks like.
I'm going to stay back to try to get an idea of how many I'm looking at so far.
Okay. So from the trees, you can see this wooden wall, very crudely put together. Not the best woodwork, but
How tall is it?
it's about 15 feet tall.
Okay.
There are two towers on either side of a big wooden gate that go up, and from within you can see crossbow perches. And the wall continues along, and about every 20 feet or so, there's another of these towers set up with another crossbow perch within. And from where you are, it's difficult to get a good look, but you can count at least 5 goblins on top of this wall in front of the main gate.
Okay. So there's at least 5. They're all armed. Okay. So Vince is gonna like, I'm gonna like try to. What's the word I'm looking for? Pretend stumble out of the tree line.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Well, hello.
You see, from atop there are two guards stationed above the main gate. The others you saw were walking back and forth, checking the forest. But these two stationed at the top look down at you. What is it? Is this the fuck that the one guy said you coming up here for? What are you doing here?
I seem to be lost, actually.
Yeah? Why'd you get lost?
Oh, a bit rude. Uh, say, do you know, this seems to be a fort. I was actually looking for a tower.
Yeah. It's one bit south from here. Won't be for long.
Oh, that's so. Keep that in mind, I'll stay clear of it. Actually, if you don't mind, I think I've got a bit of time for this. Can I practice something with you all?
Sure.
All right, cool. I hold my hand out, and the evocation symbol appears in my hand, and I clap, and a single ball of light is in my hand.
This goblin is not looking impressed.
Ah.
It seems at this point he's watching you out of just sheer boredom. Because he heard that there were going to be some intruders here, but nothing's shown up yet.
Yeah.
And now this old man stumbled in asking for a town and now is just doing cantrips.
Yeah. I see you're not impressed. I pull. It's dancing light, so I like pull a ball of light out of the ball of light,
Mm-hmm.
and then with that, I hold from the two balls of light. The two that I'm holding stay static, and two more appear, and I put them in a diamond shape.
Holy shit, Athera, do you see this?
Don't talk to me, please.
Do you think it's working? That's so cool.
And then I'm going to like hit the one on the right, and they're all gonna spin. And then I'm gonna like try to like wave it around me so that it's, like how electrons move around an atom. Like that's how they start to move around me.
Like Shang-Chi with the bracelets or what?
Yeah.
You know, there's other people who can do that.
I see.
This goblin is well versed.
They're still moving around me, and what about this? And I like point, and one of the things I can do with dancing lights is make a vague humanoid form of a medium size with it. So I'm going to shape try to shape
Madonna.
the lights to be like a glowing silhouette of me.
It's just part of the spell.
You're very knowledgeable, sir. I commend you for that.
How far are they from us?
So Vince stumbled into this clearing about 50 or so feet away from the front gate.
Fuck.
You all are within the trees and the woods, a bit farther in front of it. I'd say you'd be about 30 feet behind Vince, so about 80 feet from the front gate.
Fuck.
Okay.
I want to move around. I want to move around to like the side because I don't think entry through the front gate's gonna be possible.
Okay. You see you start to move, and Grem kind of stops, and he's like, "Be careful. They do keep guards patrolling on the backs of wolves within the forest as well."
You know what? I'm gonna cast fog at the tree line, but on the other side of where we are.
So, in front of the main gate.
But not in front of Ben. Like on the
Okay,
side.
so between Ben and the forest clearing where
Yeah.
he stumbled out of.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Is that you? Are you doing that back there?
Oh, yes, actually, that was going to be part of the next trick.
What are you playing at?
Well, I'm actually a traveling showman. I'm trying to be. I'm
Is
trying to make the
is
next show really good. So you seem to be a really tough audience member, and I think that's great because if I can break you, that means I can break anybody.
You
just
see, he turns to the
I
other guard there, whispers something. The other guard speaks up. Do you do personal shows?
I do.
Birthday parties?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, I do. Do you need one?
My niece is turning 2 this month. If you could come back at, like, I don't know, about 7 days.
Easy, easy. Of course.
All right. Well, we're waiting on some people to come and try and break through the gate. If
Oh no.
so, if you could just move along.
Well, I have many. I still have a whole show to practice, and I'm obviously lost. I'm so sorry.
Look, we appreciate the show and we get it. These forests can be very, very confusing, but we kind of have a job to do.
Who is this woke goblin?
you want to know just really quick? You want to know what vibes I'm getting from
I
this?
appreciate your time. Let me get rid of that mist. And I turn around and I just kind of like wave. I start waving to like move it, trying to signal to like fucking move.
The funny thing is, because James cast it between him and you, he doesn't see you waving it away.
Oh shit.
Do any of us have? Fabian just like looks at the others and is like, "Do any of you have any alcohol? Mead, rum?"
I don't know, but I don't know. But do you think the fog's doing anything? You want spaghetti?
Can I say,
No.
is there alcohol
I
in my
need
rations?
You know, my bad. I've you know, you see me. I'm old. I'm really trying here.
All right, just go that way, and he points behind you. That'll get you out of the forest in about an hour.
Oh, what time of day is it?
It's roughly like a little past noon.
I'm sorry. As you can see, I'm an older gentleman, a human at that. It's actually nearly my bedtime.
I thought humans were awake during the day.
We get so tired so easy. Our sleep schedules. I cannot exist to be awake for so long. I've been up since the break of dawn. Whole day.
I was about to say roll a deception check, and then you said that shit. God damn. Fuck.
I gotta use.
All right,
I'm old man. I gotta use age to my advantage.
You know what? Roll deception because you're saying you're tired. But damn it, do it with advantage, and I'm not happy about it.
Deception is only a +1. Okay.
He rolled a nat 20.
I'm not touching it.
Okay, let me. Yes.
I'm not touching it. I can't get it over my camera.
I can believe that.
I can. Fuck.
That's
I didn't touch it. It's a 14.
It was a nat 20.
Okay.
It was
So 21 total.
21 total.
God, I was
Oh,
wishing you
it-
failed.
You see the one that's been talking turns the other one. You can't go back.
I'll pass out somewhere in the middle of the woods, and I mean, you wouldn't want something bad to happen to me, would you?
You wouldn't be able to make the party.
I wouldn't be able to make the party.
He's right.
Shit.
Open the gates!
Oh my
Can you, James Pond? Can you move the fog cloud?
The fog.
Can
I
you
can try.
move it?
I realized that I did that without Sebastian, so Sebastian's just sitting right next to y'all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's from what I can remember from when I learned this spell, it's concentration based on a point of where I look. So I don't know if I can, because I don't think school
Wait,
specified
hold on.
if I can do that.
I mean, I can summon a gust of wind.
Is it greater than 10 miles an hour? Because I think that can move it.
It's greater than 10 miles an hour. It disperses the fog cloud.
Oh no. Okay, make it like 8 miles an hour maybe. I hate that we're doing this, but I love it so much.
Well, Vince, you are able to proceed through the now open gates.
I actually want.
Wait,
I want to try to.
what if
You
I
know
just
what?
walk out? Hold on. So, hey, think about this, okay? What if I just walk out calling to him as if we were in a
Dude,
group
I
with
was
him,
thinking the same thing. I
We
was
had
like,
all
has
and
anybody
come
seen
to
my
like he got
die.
grandpa?
lost?
Has anybody seen my grandpa? He thinks he's some kind of magician.
Okay, what's funny? That's almost exactly what I was going to do when I asked if anyone had alcohol, except I was going to be drunk off my ass and be like, where's that fucking charlatan?
Wait, I mean, I can
You know
make
what?
you.
I'll-
I can
I'll
make
do
you
it.
smell
I
like
wanna do it
complete
then.
trash if that's what you're looking for.
I mean, either
Well,
that or someone that's just completely fucking enamored with how cool his magic is. Where's that magic fuck?
I wanted to see if we can move the cloud and just have the cloud follow him in, and we're all just
No, you
inside of
can't.
the cloud.
Fog cloud is a point that you can choose. It doesn't move.
Well, I mean, if the point is.
Can he choose a new point?
You have to cast the spell again.
Can I cast this spell again?
If you're, I don't believe you can.
It's
If that was part of your
concentration.
racial,
It's concentration, so if he casts it again, and the other first one will disperse.
was that part of your warlock spells, or was that your racial spell?
No, that was one of my like warlock spells.
Okay, then you could technically cast it again.
Aethera is having
Well,
a
actually,
sidebar with
it doesn't
Fedbjorn.
say.
Hey,
It just
so,
says
so
control
Fedbjorn,
air and
should
water.
we just pull
Okay,
the
that's your racial thing.
lost the old man trick?
So
What?
I can, so I can do it.
Should we just pull the lost the old man trick, Fedbjorn? Is that what we should do?
No, it was my. I want to do it first.
I mean, it's a generally good idea.
No
Yeah.
offense, James Bond, but you're a fish.
How could you say that about
Yeah,
me?
goblins are famously racist against fish people.
He's like, "Where's my old man?" I was like, "You're a fish."
You're a fish.
You don't know what he's into.
I mean, I'm a dragonborn, so
I lost my dad. He just show up with a dragon, a dwarf, and a fish. He's like, excuse me, we lost our granddad.
But you're a fish. He caught me. He
no,
caught
we-
me when
we-
I was a guppy, and he raised me like his own.
we could be we could act like we were a group of traveling
And I can summon lightning. That's a pretty cool party trick.
It just hits
I
me.
can.
Come on, fried fish.
Everyone, watch me strike this fucking fish with lightning.
But I mean. All right, fuck it, let's go.
What
We're
am I?
pulling the
I
old
don't
man
know what
trick.
I'm gonna do.
I say us three. We all walk out of the forest just yelling for
It's
him.
technically 4.
The
You know, let's
forest-
just.
There is still
Hold on,
Graham
we'll
and
spread out.
Sebastian
No,
and
guys,
also
look.
Kane to account for in this.
Yeah.
I'll go with Sebastian. All right, I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna walk in this direction.
It's her
She
kid.
just points across, like just off to the side. I'm gonna come out of the clearing from like somewhere over there, and I'm gonna be calling his name.
Oh, you
And
want-
we could just do it like that.
Who
Like
were you
we lost the senile old man. I'm just talking to the group.
Oh, okay.
And if they ask, say we haven't seen him all day since this morning.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I think that's
Wandered
a genuinely
away
good
at
idea.
dawn.
All right, Sebastian, you're gonna come with me, right?
Hold on.
You forget I can speak to
Yeah,
Sebastian.
I know.
Anyone.
Does anybody have a plate?
That is a yes.
Oh, also, can I speak with him? Because I can speak animals.
He's not an
He's
animal.
not an animal.
Wow. How dare
Wow.
Technically,
You know,
we
you?
are.
How dare you?
All right, Sebastian, let's just sneak away this way.
I need a plate.
And then her and Sebastian will just go along, like, she would back up and then go along the tree line carefully, of course.
All right, well, a lot of shit's happening, so
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
We'll just give it a
gonna
couple
do
minutes.
this.
The battle map.
He was right about him.
Seen this before, Josh.
Dude, no way.
We're spit of land.
All right, so Vince is here, unless you haven't moved up.
If they said raise the gates, I would have walked on through already.
Hey, you
Okay,
see,
so you are
see how-
through the gates already.
With a nervous chuckle as the plan has drastically changed.
He's already.
As soon as Febjorn sees Vince walking through the gate, Operation I Lost My Granddad is fully in go.
Kane is sitting here like I should never have let the old man make the plan. Should never have let the old man make the plan.
Febjorn,
What is it? Cold silver is in effect.
Febjorn is gonna walk out of the tree line just yelling, "Grandpa!"
At that point-
well, here I should make a note that
You look like a bearded child.
that shit.
That's an oval.
That's a circle.
Now it's a circle.
That
Who came
is it a
first,
20-foot
chicken?
radius or a 20-foot sphere?
I don't know, but it goes in the square slot.
He just comes running out of the smoke. Grandpa!
So yeah, here is a.
I thought this was a
is fun
lot.
pod.
I thought this was much larger of an area. I didn't know the gate was this fucking close to the trees. Thought we were working with a lot
And
more
we
than
were
just-
lied to. The trees do go up to the wall.
The trees do go up to the wall. They're up against the wall. We could have started a fire.
Who all is going with Operation Where's My Grandpa?
Me.
This
Immediately.
this can't go
I
well.
I thought up the. We're just
Alright,
all
so-
yelling
No,
for
no, hold on.
Granddad.
But me, I want to come out from like on the other side, like if we were spread out, like
Yeah,
like
like-
canvassing the area, yeah.
No, I would say I'm not coming out immediately, but like I'm
yeah.
in the tree lines, just yelling out, like
Yeah,
to the far
and-
left.
Okay.
And I
So
kind of want to
here,
be,
Sebastian's
I
just
kind of
gonna be
want to
with
be
you.
closer to the.
Yeah, I'm
fence,
holding
like, on the
Sebastian's
right
hand
side.
like a child.
What'd you say, Josh?
like the first, like the bush on top of me.
Up
like-
here.
Yeah, but like closer to the tree line, like one over.
Okay.
Kane literally can't stay because then he'd be by himself and that would split us up even further. So he's like, God damn it. And he just starts running out behind James.
All right. So, are you coming out of the trees or are you staying in the trees?
I'll be right behind James.
Okay.
I can't.
All
believe
right. These 5 goblins all hear you approaching, shouting something having to do with Grandpa. Hey,
Athera-
hey!
Aetheria's
What are you
yelling
guys
at me.
doing?
Well, shouldn't I be the only one that they can see at the moment?
They can hear people shouting.
I'm looking for my old man. What do you mean?
Where are you? Come out!
I'm in the clearing. I lost the old man. I'm looking for him. What do you want from me?
You all better show yourselves.
I guess I'll
Call
walk
the
out.
wolves to sniff you out.
I'll walk out toward where Febjorn is. And I whisper to him. I whisper to him like, If this does not go well, get close.
Have you seen an old man around here?
I still can't see you.
Have you or have you not seen an old man?
I don't know. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. Depends on where
Well,
you the fuck you are.
well, fuck you. I'm looking for an
Hey,
old
fuck
man.
you.
Oh, Theodore, get out here! Get out here so we can find our
What's
grandfather.
your name?
What?
What is your name?
God.
I can see him through the gate. He's in there.
Hey, close the gates.
No, but that's our
They-
granddad. You're
And the
They
gates
took-
are just fully closed.
They took
I-
Granddad hostage.
No, hold on. Here, I just was saying, I'm just like, appa, appa, and I come running out of the thing with like noodles and shrimp in my hand. And I'm gonna pretend to not speak English and just be like, appa.
He's speaking in tongues.
He's speaking in tongues.
Oh, don't worry. Our fish is just having a stroke. Don't mind him.
Oh my God, this is gonna go so wrong. Why didn't we just go with a normal
Okay.
plan?
Aethera is immediately gonna pick up. I can't remember his name at all.
Sebastian,
Yeah, she's gonna pick up Sebastian like over the shoulder type of,
fireman.
kind of like a child. No, like he's sitting on her shoulder,
Oh, okay.
and then she's gonna walk out.
All right, that's it. Yeah, you all show yourselves. Is there anyone else?
No,
There's
we're looking
George.
for.
Never mind.
Who the fuck is George?
We lost George many years ago.
I thought he was. Oh no.
We lost George.
I bow my head and just like,
Not George. First Granddad, now George.
no, first it was George and then Granddad.
Oh God, no.
Okay,
Alright,
as we're doing this, can I like cast like the two goblins on the side? Can I cast it like fog close to them so they lose view?
Can you cast it again?
Well, I mean, I have two spare slots.
If it's a racial thing, it might say you can only use
Yeah,
it
I
once
believe
per long
I believe
rest.
that was.
Oh, we already
Unless you
established this
have-
is Warlock spell.
No, him and Josh had a further conversation, and I think came to the conclusion it was this racial.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me just double check.
I'll just say, after you do whatever you're doing, Febjorn is going to start like beelining for the.
Okay, yeah, that fog cloud is once per long rest. It's a racial trait.
He
Does
just
the gate,
sticks
like-
his hand out that has like the spaghetti and the shrimp at it toward the goblins.
Does the gate is it like open and close like that, or is it like raise or lower, or like what is
It's
it?
an open and close.
Okay,
It opens
He's,
out towards the woods.
okay, he's gonna just start beelining like straight for Vince, like.
They
The,
don't
Hey,
the doors,
Granddad, I
the
see
doors
you.
have shut. The doors have shut by the
Damn
time
it.
you all are out.
Fuck. I was.
All right, now we're looking out for a group of people. You guys are all looking suspiciously like a group of people.
That is
Hey,
normally
there's
what you would call people who travel together as a group.
Where's
Yeah,
our?
we're just wandering travelers. We're
Where's our
seeing
goblin
sights with
We're-
our
Guys,
He's still in the
granddad.
woods.
It's okay. We'll
Josh.
sneak him in later.
I
Josh,
mean,
as
he
they're
should be the
yelling-
only one that doesn't need to sneak in.
Exactly.
He fucking lives here. Show up at your friend's house without.
Oh, I
your friends
forgot that's what you
demanding your
used for
parents.
Grim. I forgot that's what you used for Grim.
All right, so Grim's in the woods right there.
Josh,
I should have
Yeah.
put him in my
as,
backpack.
as everybody's yelling at them that, oh, we're party, can I just like start walking forward with my hand still out and just be like, appa, eat, appa.
Hey! Stop moving!
I like,
you better
slowly
stop.
get up to the gate.
I
Febjorn
stop and I'm-
still is trying to
I-
get up to the gate.
I just stop and I put my hands
Okay.
up and be like, he feed, he eat.
I apologize. He does not
What?
speak. He doesn't speak common.
Appa, eat.
That elderly gentleman that you found wandering this morning, or just a few minutes ago. He adopted all of us quite a few years ago. He's raised us. He just
Roll a deception check.
There's no other way
Oh,
for us to
man.
do this.
Can I give him advantage?
Sure.
You
'cause
guys,
all
guys
of you are
just-
sticking with the story. Roll it.
You guys have
Two of you can
decided
roll.
to do the worst possible thing.
Wait, what
gonna
are
work?
Either two of you can roll deception, or
Wait,
one of you
Chantal,
rolls with
what
advantage.
language are
I'm-
you yelling in right now?
I'm rolling.
He's
I got a
speaking in
14
fish. What
I
do
got
you
a
have for
14.
deception?
Chantal?
Wait, what?
What do you have for deception?
What
I have
language
a
are you
plus
yelling in?
2. I just rolled a 19.
Okay, I'll roll
I
my
can-
1 and we'll see what I get.
What language are you
I
yelling
got
in, Chantal?
13.
Oh, just nonsense. I'm straight
What
up.
do you
Babylon.
have? Do you have a plus?
Okay.
I have a plus 1. So you had a 19 and I got a 13.
I
Since
had a
you rolled
14. I have
yours.
a plus 5. So
Do you want me
Okay,
to
so
start?
two of
I've
you
got
are
a
rolling.
21. Yeah,
All right. So
Was I supposed to
21.
roll deception?
21. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do the 21. It's like, the fuck is happening today? Oh, give us one good reason.
We missed
I-
our
We just said he
route.
was gonna rest.
you know what? I reach into my pocket, pull out more shrimp, and I'd be like, you too eat.
You too? Eat
We don't
Uh,
take food from strangers.
That's probably a
It's,
good idea.
James.
What?
Fabian, when they say give us a good reason, Fabian's just like, well, he's our granddad. We care about him very much. We haven't seen him since dawn, roughly. Now's about the time that he should be heading to bed. Actually,
We all went to sleep, and Granddad was gone when we woke up. And
He
he's supposed to
seemed
get
fine.
his nap soon.
And
He's an old man. What do you mean So you do have him in there?
He has problems with his memory. It is not. It doesn't work correctly. He goes around acting as if he's a magician, doing simple spells for people.
look, I really feel for you guys, but I don't know if I can open the door.
Oh my god!
What?
So they're describing that they live with a fucking dude with dementia.
We are doing the best with the
It's the old man
situation
that's
we are
serving
put in.
Athera's just gonna start yelling, "Granddad, Granddad!"
You pulled at my heartstrings, but like, the boss can get very mad at us for letting in people.
Then why did you let him
you let
in?
in the old man.
He was old.
But we have to take care of him.
children.
I'm gonna whisper.
You're not old.
Wait, what?
We have his medicine.
Who,
He
who's
needs
next-
his medication.
Just throw it up here. We'll give it to him.
You don't know exactly the measurements. You have
You
to
don't
measure
know
it
the
out
dosage.
exactly.
You
I
can
throw
tell
the
me.
I throw the shrimp. I
Dude.
throw the shrimp.
It's
not normal,
Sails
man.
up.
No, I'm gonna throw this shrimp. Wait, who's next to me? Is it
February.
It's
Okay,
February.
I'm gonna whisper to him and be like, at least let him in so he can eat, or whatever, so I can feed him. Like
all morning. At least let us in so that we can feed him, or at least my fish, brother.
my fish, brother.
All right,
How
just
much-
one of you. Just one of you.
Just one of us? What do you mean? The
Look,
fish
one of
doesn't
you can go in and you can get him. Bring him
fish?
up.
We can't trust the fish with this.
We all.
Let-
He
let
doesn't
me
even
walk
speak
forward.
common.
The fish is a retard.
Exactly. I start walking forward with more noodles.
Open the gate a little.
James, please let me be the one that goes in.
No, I keep walking in. As I get to the door, I turn around and I shoot all the finger guns, and I'm like, suckers, and I walk in.
Close it.
I'm still walking forward as well, but I'll walk forward just a little bit.
All right. Well, now James is in.
We're like, please, I still have his medicine. You just gave him the food.
No, just. All right, and you see this guard. starts to come down.
And hold on,
Meets up with Vince. Oh, he got long at you.
He got wide.
Say, all right, look, you guys look very nice. I'm gonna need you to leave. You got your family outside. They got your medication. They'll take care of you.
No, he didn't get medication. It's like, hold on, Josh, hold on. As soon as I get into there, I'm gonna walk up to Vince. I'm gonna give him a hug, and I'm gonna whisper in his ear, "Play dead for medicine," and like try to like lay him down and just start going like, ah, up.
He's having his
medicine.
Get the medics! Oh
Is that our grandfather? Let us in!
no! This guard comes over here. What is going on? He's supposed to be at my niece's birthday party.
He's having a heart attack.
I have to get in and give him his medicine!
Let me in. Let me in.
I just get the noodles and start rubbing it on his chest. Like,
Please take his medicine.
No, I have his medicine!
Beyond outside the wall is just like, what the fuck are you doing, Granddad? And starts just trying his best to just like pry the doors open.
You see this goblin runs up to the door, cracks it. It's like, all right, just one more of you. Whoever has the medicine, come in.
Bjorn bolts in.
He's not the one! I have it!
Are you pushing past this goblin?
Yes, shove right past him.
Make a strength check.
I can
It's gonna be-
fucking do.
It's gonna be contested against this goblin.
This
Alright.
only encounters.
17.
This goblin.
And does that leave the gate open? Does that leave the gate door open for a bit? We all rush in. We all rush into Vince. We're all. Get me ready. I'm gonna grab.
we all circle Vince. Everybody just surround the Vince and just like put your hands on him.
Okay,
I'm gonna take some of my.
I want you to know, as you guys do this, rush past this poor goblin that opened the gate. Just feel it bad that this old man's dying on the ground behind him, gets flattened and trampled. But because you all rushed in immediately, every other guard here rushes over and points crossbows all at you.
Can I?
Oh, sorry. Go.
Can I see? So the Goblin Boss is not here.
No, not that you can see.
Not right here. Okay. Febjorn completely ignoring them, rushing further into the camp.
He's rushing for. Hear one of them scream, "Stop him!" And he fires a crossbow. I guess it's time for initiative.
No, damn it! I was gonna try and play it more. What have you done?
I rolled a 19.
All right, and I'm just gonna say Grem rushed in during the ensuing chaos and is hiding right on the other side of that door.
I'm gonna quickly keep trying to play it off a bit, and I'm going to like take my water skin, pretend like I'm crushing something in my hand and putting it into it, and I'm gonna put it to his lips and start making him drink.
All right, 1 second.
Can we still talk this out and talk our way out? That's the question.
We might have if someone didn't sprint.
Wait, what's? Does my shield add a +2 to my armor class?
Yes, but if you have it equipped already in D&D Beyond, it automatically adds it.
Okay. I'm gonna say I don't currently have that equipped. So.
Okay.
Alright, I rolled a 19.
19. All right. Everyone's rolled their initiative.
Yep.
I have not.
Okay.
I was
thought we were gonna
about
talk
ask,
to
could I
Kyle.
just like pretend to just be down this whole time?
If you want to.
If you
Just seizing.
you can still roll an initiative in case you want to do something later. That way he's got a
Yeah.
position
You
for
can do that.
Yeah, might as well.
Grandpa
Okay.
got ran over.
All right. Everyone's initiative rolled.
Yep.
All right. 25 through 20.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I'm attempting to to roll mine right now. It is
Okay.
not wanting to roll.
Well, that's
So,
why you
hardware
that's why you
reset.
turn on hardware acceleration.
Huh? I mean, I reset my browser is what I'm saying.
Uh,
No, like it wasn't even like the hardware acceleration. Like I had it on, just it did not want to roll for me.
Why does it smell like tuna salad?
Why does it
Well,
smell
I
like
could-
tuna salad?
if you want, I can go ahead and just roll it in D&D Beyond for you. If that's what you...
Mine just pulled up.
Okay. All right. Well, 20 through 20, no one. 20 through 15.
I got a
I got a
15.
19.
19.
All right. So February 19. Kane, what was yours?
15.
15.
And then James had a
And
19.
me 19. Yeah.
Okay, and James 19. Got it.
When two people have the same initiative, what do you...
Who has the higher dex?
Higher dex goes first.
Probably me. I have 13.
I have 12, so yeah.
So yeah, James will go first.
I'm 13 at heart.
Oh, that's a.
Nope. Nope. I'm pretending you didn't say that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we'll remove that
We're gonna-
from the edit. We'll edit that out. It's okay.
It'll just be a long beep. All right.
I'm.
15 through 10.
Yeah.
12.
Ready?
I should roll for Sebastian as well. All right. He has
And
that.
Grim.
Yes, I've already rolled for Grim. All right. 10 through 5.
I got an 8.
I believe that is everyone. Forgot to do this on the wrong sheet. Oh well. There we go. All right. So that would be. Yeah, that is everyone. Up first is Sebastian.
What did Sebastian roll?
21.
Damn.
He's a quick little guy.
He
Beady fucker.
is tending to Vince. He's gonna ready an action with his frying pan in case anything gets close. Not really gonna do anything, so that'll be his turn. Up next is the Goblins' turns. So we're gonna just start left and move right. So this goblin, essentially, gonna make a crossbow shot at Febjorn, but with disadvantage, I believe, because I believe that's the. Hold on, I have to pull up the range of a crossbow now.
Crossbow is.
20, 60, I think.
It's at least a light crossbow is 80.
Oh, well.
That's the minimum range.
Okay, so light crossbow is 80.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I see here. Yep. All right, so not with disadvantage. So he's going to roll to attack Febjorn. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and I completely forgot. That's okay. So you take 3 points of piercing damage.
Fucking whatever, nerd.
All right, next is this goblin here, because Febjorn's the only one trying to make a run for it. He's going to make an attack. I'm guessing a 4 hit or does not hit.
Nope.
I'm guessing a 4
Fires a
hits
shot.
you.
The
It
first
hits me.
crossbow bolt hits you in the shoulder, knocks you over to the side just as the second bolt strikes into the ground beside you. This guy is, yeah, he's up on the top. He's
Sucks
gonna
that
take.
his job is what it is.
He's gonna take a shot at Febjorn. Did 12
Nope.
hit? Same thing. While the second crossbow hit you on the left side of your feet, this one fires off and hits onto the right. This guy's gonna go again at Febjorn. 18 to hit.
That unfortunately does hit.
All right, and you take 1 point of piercing damage.
Oh no!
All right, and then finally, this guy is going to take a crossbow shot at you. 15.
Nope.
All right, so all 5 of these guys, seeing Febjorn making a run for it, fire their crossbows in unison. Only 2 manage to actually strike through the armor. This poor goblin on the ground that got trampled, he's going to use half of his movement to stand up. and is just going to run forward beside Kane, be like, "Where are you going? Stop!" And that'll be his turn. So up next in order is James. What are you doing?
Well, upon seeing everybody fire their crossbows at February, I'm gonna turn around to the one that's right above me to the left,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Infestation
Infestation. All right.
Yeah.
That's a Constitution saving throw.
of 13. Yes.
All right.
Just see.
So that will be a 10. No, he fails.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
he takes 2 damage.
2 damage. All right. All right. All right. You still have movement, if you would like to use it.
Nah. I'm still
All right. So that'll be your turn. Up next in the order is Febjord. What are you doing?
So upon being hit and hearing the one coming up behind him, he's gonna quickly turn around and take his light hammer and just fucking yeet it at the closest goblin he sees, which is the one right next to Kane.
All right, make an attack roll.
17.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Alright, that is max damage 7.
You turn around, throw your hammer, chuck it
Non-lethal.
right between the eyes. Head goes back, and he is on the ground, out.
So he throws the hammer, knocks the guy on the ground, yells, "Somebody find the time to pick that up for me," and rushes further into the...
All
If
right.
I leave combat, I'm fine with that. I'm
Yeah.
going further into camp.
Yeah.
Where
this-
are you
doing that will take you out of combat and essentially out of range of these guys.
Sick. And yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Up next is Kane. What are you doing?
Trying to get rid of a headache. So
What was it
Kane,
caused by?
Ooh. Kane is going to look at Vince and be like, I guess we're not getting out of this. And I run up the stairs.
Throw away the plan.
Which side?
Right side.
All right. So 5, 10. Oh, no. So we'll do 10, 15, 20. We'll get you
Yeah.
there.
And I'm going to go ahead and turn my blade flat.
Okay.
And I'm going to smack this guy in the face two-handed.
All right. Make an attack roll.
That is a 12 on that first one.
A 12 does not hit.
He's
You
gonna...
go.
Oh, sorry, go.
You go to strike. This goblin brings up his shield, parries the blade away. No impact.
He's gonna go ahead and action surge because he's got to at least
All
get
right.
one more of these guys out.
All right.
That is a 19 plus 6, so 25 to hit.
Definitely hits. This goblin parries your blade, but you use the momentum to come back and crack it across the jaw. Roll your damage.
Oh, please knock him out. That is 7 plus 4, so 11 damage. Just smacking him with the flat of the blade.
That parry gave you all the momentum you need. You crack him across the jaw, almost send him off the edge.
I kind of
Flies
grab
his
his,
way
I
out
grab his
cold.
tunic and pull him back.
He is out cold.
And Kane's just gonna go, "I'm sorry, you seem very kind," and then he's gonna use the last movement to run to the goblin on his right.
All right. Put you there. All right. That'll be the end of your turn.
real
Up next
quick-
is Vince.
Real quick, I have a question.
Yeah.
I forgot if they fail, I could also move them with the cloud. So is that too late, or can I still move them somewhere?
I'll go. You know what? Go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Because a 1d4 equals 2. Okay, so that's a 2. So he moves south. So he moves 5 feet south.
All right. He is pushed that way. All right. So Vince, your turn.
What has happened?
You see Sebastian standing over you.
Translation?
You hear fucking fighting.
So I've been conscious this whole time.
Yes, Sebastian does. Sebastian just saw you on the ground.
Assumed you were dead.
Not that you were dead, but something was going on.
I'm going to do my old man stand up, use the cane, like hobble over.
All right. So to get up, that'll use half of your movement.
Oh. Where's?
And where are you hobbling to?
I'm just standing up right now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm just gonna. Would I've heard all the yelling about like everything, about everyone trying to yell, like look for their grandpa?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, no one be alarmed. Peepaw is okay. Peepaw is okay.
All right. You gonna do anything else?
No, I'm just gonna shout that to try to quell the situation.
I don't think there's any quelling this situation.
One of your grandchildren just ran in, and they fucking threw a hammer at that guy.
Oh, what? Oh, hit him.
We're gonna need to bring you guys to the boss.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I'll reprimand my own children, but yes, you know what?
In that
Please,
case,
take
Elder...
us this match. I'm just gonna like do the old man walk to follow whoever's yelling at me.
It's this guy right here in the middle.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna act like a stern parent from the 70s.
All right. Which direction?
So you're gonna beat us relentlessly, is what you...
Yeah.
Which direction are you moving?
Well, if he's up there, then I'm gonna wait for him to get down so I can follow him.
Okay. Alright, then Athera, you are up next.
So are we trying to de-escalate?
Yeah, I mean, I
'Cause
guess we can just.
somebody's over here fucking throwing hands already.
I threw hands because someone threw a hammer.
Peepaw's okay. Quit hitting the kind folks. Quit hitting the kind people.
Athera's gonna ready. How would it go to ready essentially a ranged attack?
Which attack are you readying?
My breath weapon.
That would just be you holding your action to use your breath weapon.
All right.
You
I'm gonna
inhale?
hold my action then.
All right.
She's just gonna raise her hands and she's gonna go kind of quiet right now.
All right. What are you waiting for?
To see whether or not the situations have de-escalated. And if not, something's possibly... You know... At this point, I really don't know, actually. You know, she's just gonna pull out her shield and just hold her action for now.
Okay. Holding the breath weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Up next is Grem, who he's like, "Oh, this isn't good," and he's just going to run over here, still underneath the raised platform, and he's going to continue to hide.
Reasonable.
We're back to Sebastian's turn, who is once again going to hold his frying pan attack. If someone comes at you guys in a hostile manner. And that would bring us back to the Goblins' turn, who you hear this one say, "Hey, the boss told us to handle this any way we see fit. And I say we kill the fucking intruders." And he's going to shoot a crossbow. Well, he's going to move around here and then like shoot a crossbow bolt down at James. So that will be a 16 to hit.
It's
None of us have
It
gone. It
hits.
just intensifies.
yeah.
All right. So, 8 points of piercing damage.
Would I be able to breath weapon those two right there?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now then.
Okay.
With how he responded.
Yeah, James will still take the damage, but you can go ahead and release your breath weapon.
I get hit and I just go.
Alright.
"Ah!"
All right.
So it's a dexterity saving throw.
All right. So the one on the left gets a 17, and the one on the right gets a 10.
All right. So one's taking full damage.
What kind of damage does your breath weapon do?
Acid.
Oh,
It's a 15-foot cone, correct?
No, it is a 13-foot, or sorry, not 13-foot. I'm an idiot. It is a 5 by 30-foot line.
Oh.
Okay, so you could only get one of them.
I can't get both?
No, because
It's
these
5
squares
wide.
are 5 foot each.
could he get
So
the
you
two on the
really-
left?
So hit the one that you hit.
Can
Well,
I
you
take
could-
a...
It would go
could
straight down the
move.
center, so you
You
could.
could move before you.
No, this is his reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right,
this is a
right.
reaction.
Could you not do
man,
it
that
at an
kinda
angle that
sucks.
got?
No,
might-
I would
yeah,
have
he
yeah,
might
both
be
of
able to get
these
two of
guys,
them.
if that's what you
Yeah.
want to do.
Yeah, that's
But you
that's what
can't
I
get-
want
I
to
thought that's
do.
what you
No,
wanted to
not
do.
not a lot. Yeah, there.
Okay, I got you, like that.
Yes.
Okay, all right, cool. On the same page now. So the first one succeeded and the second one failed. So what is the damage that they take?
6 total, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, 6 total.
All right.
That's for the full damage or the half damage one?
That's full damage.
Okay.
You
So
see
one will take 3, one will take 6.
this one in the front. So 6 damage total. So first one takes half of that, so 3 points. First one puts up his shield to block the impact, but it begins to eat through the shield and at him, while the one behind him failed and is taking the full brunt of your breath weapon and proceeds to collapse on the ground.
And I'm guessing
I
that
just
one
imagine
can't
him
be
screaming
non-lethal.
Yeah, no, that one is definitely lethal.
That's what I assumed.
I could just
And-
imagine him screaming like a gremlin covered in water. Just
The one that I threw my hammer at, he's just unconscious, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to kill him. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Glad we're clear on that.
All right.
The next
then
one I will be killing him.
Look,
next
I
in
had
the order is
nothing-
James.
I had nothing better I could do to keep him alive. Everything is lethal. with this character,
Yeah,
okay?
literally the only thing you can do that's like non-lethal is like melee, or like martial
Okay,
weapon
so-
stuff.
There was
the
no
one on
punch
the far right. The one on the far right.
Okay, this guy right here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Eldritch Blast.
All right. You are going past this ramp here. You're on the ground, and he's up top, so he will get half cover. So that'll
What
boost his
level-
AC by 7 or by 2. So
What level spell is Eldritch Blast?
It's a cantrip.
it's a
A
cantrip.
level 1
it's a cantrip.
cantrip.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And it's a 24 to hit. So
24 hit, yeah, easily.
Jesus Christ.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
that's 9 damage.
9 damage. All right.
Can he attempt to not fucking kill him?
I don't think you can do that with magic.
Not
Legitimately.
with spells, you can't
You
really
think I'm not
play
trying to-
non-lethal. So you point your hand, release the Eldritch Blast, sails around the edge of the tower here, hits this goblin square in the chest, knocks him off of this ledge, and he is out.
Kane's like,
And
no.
by out, I mean he is dead.
I reach in my pocket, grab a single shrimp, and flick it. Yeah, I'm done with you.
All right.
Non-lethal, they said.
All right. That will put. Next would be Febjorn, but he is out of the combat for the time being. Kane, you're up next.
He's still just like running into the town, by the way, looking for the Goblin Boss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bet you would set up a speed run this.
Kane is going to walk across. Can I?
Okay.
Which goblin was the one that said they were gonna take us to the Goblin Boss?
This one in the middle.
All right. How many feet do I have left if I move right there?
All right. So from where you were,
You have 15.
you would have 10 left.
Can I
Oh,
go?
30.
Well,
Can I
actually,
go?
no, 15. Yeah, sorry.
Can I go
I told.
up? Can I go up and go to the other goblin to the left of him? Like go around him? Yeah, like that.
Like that?
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna turn the blade sideways again, flat, and just smack him in the face.
All right. Roll to hit.
Nope.
What'd you roll?
A 3.
Yeah, you go to attack him with the flat part of the blade. This goblin still has the metal part of the shield that didn't get melted by the acid. Protects himself with it. It's like, oh, you guys are fucking getting it now.
And Kane like looks at him and goes, "It is much harder when I'm trying not to kill you."
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Would it be at all possible for me to make like a roll or anything like that to find the Goblin Boss? Like since I'm not in combat at the moment.
We'll get to that in a second. Because
Okay.
I feel like this isn't going to last much longer.
Fair
Start lighting shit on fire.
All right, and then anything else you're going to do, Kane?
What can I do as a bonus action? Nothing. That's it. That's all I got.
All right.
Because I don't have my dagger in my hand, so.
All right, so next in the order is Vince.
Everything happened so fast.
Look, Vince, the plan went to shit.
I woke up to like try to defuse the situation, took a piss, I came back and I heard, yeah, he's gonna point his crossbow down and shoot at James. And I was like, what happened?
Oh, did
Throw
you
in
not
the
hear about
plan.
the one that got just melted a few
I mean,
moments
yeah, I heard that too. I mean, I was here for
ago?
that. So I'm just
Were
like,
you-
it's
Were you
Believe
here
it or
when I
not,
made it into the place?
yeah,
I
he was.
remember when you left.
Yeah, he left right after he had tried to de-escalate after he woke up. So you were already gone. Yeah. No, we didn't even do anything. That one was like, boss said we could take care of it however we want, so I say we kill him and just fired at James.
oh. Okay.
So they started it,
Yeah, now that one specifically is gone.
and so is the other
Dissolved
one.
into nothing.
Yeah, that one.
No. The one that attacked James and was like, the boss said, let's fucking kill him. He's still alive.
He's the one right to my left.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did I kill the party one?
You did. You killed the nice one.
No,
No, wait, no. The nice one was
the
knocked
nice
out by
one's
the
still
hammer.
alive. You have no idea what the one that you melted was like.
Okay.
He never
okay,
said a
good.
word.
Oh, we're safe.
I'm going to hit the angry racist one on the left.
All right. Never said he was racist, but here we go.
Bet he is.
Dude, he did never say a word. Neither did the one on the right side. The one on the right side just got blasted in the chest.
Yeah, I was gonna hit him with my sword again, and then I literally feel like Kane was winding up to whack him with the
Goblin
sword.
number
He just poof.
This fucking blast out of nowhere.
I'm gonna hit the angry one on the left with a ray of frost.
All right. This
Freeze
this
ray.
is a lethal one.
Ray
It's
of
okay,
Frost
we've already-
is lethal.
We've already killed two.
There's no
Right,
going
well-
back.
You are shooting up at him, and he is on the edge there, so he does get half cover. So go ahead and roll your
I
attack.
would ask to do other things with ray of frost, but you're very limiting with it, so I'm not going to.
I am curious what you were gonna say. What you were trying to do.
Could I aim to at least the platform below him and attempt to use ray of frost to like weaken the structural integrity of it, even like because it's already shittily made.
Yeah,
Just like
Yeah, you're
drop him.
make an attack on the. Yeah, it's much easier to hit this thing. So go ahead and roll an attack.
As a 15.
Easy enough. You strike the platform below him. Roll damage. And I have a set HP for the ground beneath them.
4.
4. All right. You strike it. The wood underneath this goblin splinters and cracks. Not quite enough to break the platform, but it is definitely what's the word? Compromised.
Yeah.
Alright.
That is it for me. Yeah.
All right. So next in the order is Athera.
Oh man.
Father, I crave violence.
Non-lethal. Please, as much as possible. If we could refrain, I would very much appreciate it.
As he
Athera's
says that,
gonna
I just,
run
like,
over and box with him, man.
I just start going through like my own little mental crisis because I just like blew up a guy and I'm just like, oh, this
All right. So what are you doing, Athera?
Can I move to the elf?
He is
Above
underneath
him?
the platform.
I'm talking about like above him.
Okay, so like, we'll move him over just so right there.
Yeah, and I'm
Okay.
throwing hands with this guy,
All right,
putting him
you-
to sleep.
unarmed strike.
Yeah.
All right, roll to attack this guy, and you have advantage because you are flanking.
Oh hell yeah. So the first one is 5. Let's go. 18.
18, that hits. This goblin,
Question.
concerned with blocking the strike from Kane, doesn't see the Dragonborn come up and just deck him in the back of the head. And then,
So-
what's the damage on that?
2.
2? All right. This is a tough one. The others went down 1 hit, but this guy, he's got some strength behind him. He's still hanging on there.
So, but does him getting hit, does that alter the integrity of the flooring anymore?
No, because I would say if Athera stepped onto that spot, then probably, but at
Tat, you're
right
fat.
now, no.
Interesting.
Or the goblin
Yo,
just
I
weighs
saw-
like
I
30
saw
pounds.
Movement. I saw movement. Can I Can I invade his private space?
Do you want to?
I'll invade his private space.
Well, you can't get into the same spot, but you can move down below him, which will put your weight onto this.
Yep, let's do it.
All right. And yeah, you take a step here. The wood underneath your feet breaks and collapses, and both you and this goblin fall to the ground, and you both take 1 point of bludgeoning damage and are both prone.
Is he dead yet?
No, he is hanging
God.
on right now.
Damn it! Somebody beat the shit out of this midget.
God damn.
Sebastian,
Ah! Looks over. He's too far for right now. And will that be your turn?
Yeah, I mean, how much movement would I have?
Well,
10, 15, 20.
I mean,
Yeah, you wouldn't have enough
I don't
movement
think
to
he can get
stand
up
up.
anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Was I gone for a full round or what? Has
not
it
yet.
circled back to my turn yet?
no, not yet.
Okay. Good.
Not just yet.
All right, so that'll be the end of your turn. Up next is Grim's turn, who just
It's
watches
February.
the.
She's gonna yell at Grim. Grim, fucking hit him. Do something, please.
Grim doesn't want to hurt anyone.
If you don't
Grim,
hurt
he's
him, he's
gonna-
going to kill you.
He's gonna kill us, Grim. Please.
By not hurting him, you'll be hurting us, Grim.
Grim, leave
Grim,
him
you're
to
a
me.
part of the party. Grim, you're part of the crew.
Leave him to me.
It's gonna be sad whenever Grim inevitably either dies.
Don't leave him to the fish.
Leave him to me, Grim.
I'm sorry. Grim can't hurt anyone. And
Grim,
he's gonna run
please.
around to this side and hide up against the wall.
Grim is gonna die because of you.
One of these days, I'm gonna get Grim to kill something.
So that'll put us to the top of the round, which is Sebastian's turn. Sebastian's not going to give a shit in the world. He's gonna walk up to this goblin, frying pan in
Frying
hand,
pan.
and like a golfer hits a golf ball, goes right across the. It goes to swing for this goblin's head. Natural 20 on this thing.
That's my boy.
Just cracks him across the head,
Wait.
right in the back.
Wait,
of
is
the
it
head where
possible-
Athera punched him?
Is it possible with a crit that he does over the double damage to actually kill him?
You know what? Let's roll that.
Because if you do the max of their health, they instantly die.
So I said last session that his frying pan was a finesse weapon.
Oh no.
He has a dex of +2, so already this is 6. This is 6 points of bludgeoning damage at this goblin. I'm gonna say right now, this goblin has 1 hit point. So in order to not kill this goblin, I have to roll a 1 on a d4.
That's hard.
It's okay.
So,
It's
and
alright.
just because I like doing it in front of everyone, I'm
He's
gonna roll
good.
it in here. And let's see. No, that he cracks that right across the
Cracks him.
snaps that goblin's neck, and goblin just goes limp.
Athera just yells at him, "Good fucking job! Let's go!"
You hear, it's fun with you guys. I get to kill things.
God, he's a maniac.
Can I give him a fist
Only
bump?
Athera understands that.
Well, I do. Oh no, I don't either. Right? I don't understand.
Yeah, none of you understand what he just said.
I still want to give him a fist bump though.
He returns the fist bump.
No, that is not something we fist bump over. Murder to a
Sebastian.
fault is fine, but
It's better than what I was gonna do.
oh god.
Put him out
Oh.
of misery a lot faster.
All right, and then that will be Sebastian's turn. Up next is this final goblin, who's just
He's the nice one, right?
you guys are fucking maniacs! You killed them! And
Two-
he's going to turn and run.
I get opportunity.
Yeah. Go ahead and make that opportunity attack.
Please not in that 20. Please not in that 20. Okay, it's a 9 plus 6, 15.
That is just his armor class. So as he's turning away, you strike at him with your sword.
Flat, no killing.
Roll your damage.
That is 6 plus. That's 10 damage.
Yeah, as this goblin turns to run, crack up against the back of the neck, right where the head meets the spine. Doesn't paralyze it, but definitely knocks this guy the fuck out.
I look at Vince and I went, see, I can be non-lethal.
And that will be the end of this combat
Of
encounter.
today's session. God, dude, I'm not gonna lie, that fucking portion of that session though. The whole granddad arc. That's what you gotta
All
name it. Help, where's granddad?
So, while this is all going on, we're gonna cut to Febjorn real quick. After you run off the crossbow, you take one to the side, one in the shoulder. What are you currently doing?
I'm looking for either the Goblin King or is Goblin King?
The
Boss?
Goblin Boss.
Okay. I'm either looking for him or the supplies, or I'm looking for both of those things, but whichever one I find first.
Yeah. As you run out, you're running along this dirt path that is the street to this village, running past tents and some crudely made houses. Some goblins and their families start peeking their heads out the door, wondering what's happened as a fully clad dwarf runs through the center of town. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
While he does that, can I loot the corpses?
We'll get to that in a second.
16.
16? All right. You don't see the Goblin Boss in the immediate vicinity. More and more goblins are coming out, starting to clutter the streets as they hear the commotion at the front gate. But way in the back of the camp, you can see the tall cliff face that the walls come an end to. And the dirt path, while it does make a few turns, generally leads straight to there. And I'll say with the 16 perception, you do see the faint tracks of a cart going along this path.
All right, I'm getting those fucking supplies.
All right. So you're just gonna rush forth?
Yep. I am dual two-handing my my warhammer.
Okay. Yeah, you rush forward and you come to essentially what is the edge of the tents and houses. where beyond there's about 40, 50 feet of just clearing between that and the cliff face, where you can see now the cave that these tracks lead into. And on each side of the cave, you see a wooden platform, each with two bulky looking goblins standing on top of, keeping watch with spears at their side. And down below on the left side of one, you see not a dire wolf, but a normal wolf curled up and sleeping at the base of the cave.
Okay. How tall up are these platforms that they're standing on?
They would be 10 feet tall.
Also, can we say that someone picked up the throwing hammer that I that I threw? I would like to get that back. You know. Later.
Ethereal would pick it up, yeah.
Sorry, you said about 15 feet up?
10 feet.
10.
10 feet. 10 feet. How far are they away from me?
From the edge of these houses, if you stopped at that point, from the edge of the houses to this cave is about 50 feet.
There's one on each like side of the entrance
Yeah.
to the cave? Okay.
Yeah.
Do the goblins like are they looking at me?
They're looking out at the commotion happening. I will say that no, neither of them notice you just yet.
Okay. I am going to I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite on my Warhammer,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna fucking charge forward straight at the platform that the wolf is not under.
Okay, so you're going to go off to the right side.
Yes.
And for this, I'm going to pull this up. Let it load. There we go.
Nice, nice.
And
This looks fucking great.
You will run up to about this point here. Well, you're running up to the platform?
Yes, I want to be at the platform.
Okay. Doing so, the guards, because this is a flat open area, they do see you charging.
Of course.
And initiative time.
Yeah.
And while you hold on to that initiative, we're going to go back to the rest of the party here.
Okay.
And Etheria, you said you wanted to loot the goblins?
Yeah, just looking for simple things like daggers or
Loot
gold.
goblins?
Yeah, you see that a couple of them did have a dagger strapped to their side. A lot of the ones that were on the wall have a crossbow that was on them, although some of them fell off the wall, some of them got destroyed. I would say you could find about 2 working crossbows.
2 crossbows, alright. How many daggers?
About 3 daggers.
I need a crossbow because I have crossbow bolts.
Well, what kind of crossbow? Just light crossbows?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, Chancho, add one to your equipment.
Well, get it for me. I gotta pee.
I hate you. All right.
All right, and what are the rest of you doing?
I'm just gonna start running for to catch up with Fabian.
I'm going to recommend
Me too.
Sebastian for smiling after he killed something. We're not supposed to enjoy this. This is bad. They were kind creatures, except the one.
He like gestures to the one that he hit.
I was about to say there are exceptions, but don't enjoy it that much, please. Please.
Which a theory you hear. You never let me have any fun.
Hey, don't fight with your father.
He's not my dad.
Sebastian, I need you to promise me. Those who deserve it, but we do not revel in it. What was that? Good. All right. Let's go
was
follow
that?
the others.
Hmm?
All right. Then that would leave Athera and James. Which,
I would follow as well. Yes.
yeah.
I'm gonna pick up a crossbow and go.
All right. So you all headed to town. At this point, all of the goblin residents that had heard the commotion are now in and outside of their houses, looking at the front gate at the sound of, a few minor explosions, some crashes, wondering what's going on, and then seeing you all rush forward. You see a lot of the mothers like quickly try and get their kids back inside. A few of the male goblins both rush inside with their parents, and some come back out with knives at the ready, not necessarily going to jump you guys, just ready to defend their home.
Yeah, he's not even like swerving or like looking like he's gonna run at any of the houses. He's just beelining it down the road, not even paying attention to him.
Yeah,
right.
Athera just kind of waves them off. Not really yelling as she goes, but apologizing for the mess, essentially.
All right. Yeah,
Or
you guys
the
push through.
disturbance, correction.
Guys push through. A lot of the goblins aren't going to put up a fight. They're just going to get out of your way because a lot of them don't want to fight, and you can tell by the way they're acting. A lot of them are in very, very loose clothing, just kind of living their lives. You all push past and then arrive to the same edge of the tents that Febjorn was at, and you can see now Febjorn bringing his. Or what are you doing at this point?
Well, sorry.
You have Thunderous
I
Smite
lost
upon your
focus.
hammer.
Yes. You said roll initiative.
Yeah.
I
All
rolled.
right. So
I got distracted for a second and lost my train of thought. Okay.
we're going to
No.
bring this back,
Comment music.
Battle music.
and then I'm going to move you all over here, and then we can adjust your positions in a second. All right. And then I got to roll initiative for these guys.
Do you want the rest of us to roll initiative yet or no?
Yes. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Right, boss man.
They have to like catch up with me. Would they not start on like round 2 or whatever?
Yeah, we're going to get to that in a second. They're not going to all be there on the first round of combat. We're going to go through what you're doing, do, I think, 2 full rounds of combat with you, and then everyone shows up.
Gotcha. Alright. So my number 16.
16. All right. And then,
Yeah.
and this one is that. All right. For everyone else, 25 through 20. All right.
That's enough.
20 through 15. All right. 15 through 10.
Is anyone there?
I got a 13.
11.
Okay.
I got a 26.
You got an 11.
26?
Did you get a 26?
No, I got an 11.
Okay.
I got a 13.
I can only get a 23 so far.
All right. 10 through 5.
It's terrible.
I got a 9.
All right.
Why'd you
then-
sound depressed when you said that?
Because a 9 is terrible.
I still haven't heard Ben say anything.
All right. But what did Vince roll?
5.
Okay.
All right. Good for you. Everyone rolled low.
What did Sebastian get?
What?
What did
Oh,
Sebastian
Sebastian? Sebastian got an 8.
get?
Still a little upset, but he's learning. He's only like 2. which
He's
is
a
still
child.
young.
He's a child.
He's like 15, 16 in kobold years.
So in one
That's
campaign,
the child.
he kills them, and the other one he forces them into labor.
He just murdered somebody.
Look, kobolds only live to be about 8 or 6. Well, they reach maturity at like 6.
Yeah.
And they live long. But he's still kind of young. All right, so before everyone arrives, up first in the initiative, I'm going to go ahead and let you get one surprise round, February.
Sick. Okay, I am taking a big fucking meaty swing. Could I, in one sideways swing, assuming I hit and whatever, could I take out both of these like support pillars on the front of this platform?
Give me a strength check, and I'll let you do it with an advantage because you are wielding a big fucking hammer.
What is that? 19?
Yeah, you take a swing, crack, both of these legs on this wooden pillar collapse, and this goblin now falls 10 feet, and he takes a whole 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Could I possibly add the Thunderous Smite onto him or something?
Not
From
onto
the
him,
concussive... Fuck. Okay.
because you have to actually hit him with the thing.
Yeah. Oh wait, I need to have actually passed that. Okay.
All right.
But well, did that trigger my Thunder Smite though?
I believe you can choose.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hold that.
All right. God damn it, Ben.
What is Ben doing?
The gifts he's sending.
Where? Fucking. I need to see the gifts. Where are they?
That's exactly what happened.
All right. So at the top of the order, up first is going to be this wolf. He's going to run up to Febjorn, and since that goblin is in fact on the ground near him, and isn't incapacitated, he's going to get pack tactics, so he's going to get advantage on this roll. I have to reread that to hit. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, and you then take. Oh, where did that go? Over here. Damn. 8 points of piercing damage.
Goddamn.
And go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me.
That's why. Do I not have a different thing for my saving throw modifier?
It's be your saving throw up in the top left where it says strength.
That the one under that is my saving throw.
Yeah, the one
My
next.
saving modifier.
So yeah, you should have like you see your indicators at the top, or strength, dex, constitution.
Oh wait, I see.
Yeah,
I
you see you have a saving throw box that says strength.
16.
16, easily enough. This wolf bites down, digs into your neck, and puts its full weight on you. And you take a step back, about to fall over, but you push it off. All right.
Nice.
Up next in the order is you again.
Me again?
Yep.
I'm gonna fucking. Ooh. How much damage did the beefy goblin take?
6 points of bludgeoning.
6 points of bludgeoning. He's probably not doing great, but this wolf can really fuck me up. So I'm gonna swing at this fucking wolf. Natural 20, motherfucker.
Oh my god! All right. I believe you. Jesus.
That's critting with the hammer, critting with the smite, critting with everything in life.
I let you do it before. You can choose if you want to use your smite here.
I mean, no, I'll hold off on the smite.
All right.
Remind me how.
All right. How much damage does your warhammer do?
Since I am two-handing it, 1d10 plus 3.
Okay, so it's 10 plus your strength, and then roll another d10.
And
Oh my god.
maximum damage, motherfucker!
This wolf jumps on you, bites. This fills you with so much rage, you throw it off, bring your hammer back, just right down on top of this wolf. Goes limp. It is not there anymore. Alright. And that will be
Wait,
that.
I have my movement.
You do. You do have your movement.
Would he get an opportunity attack on me? Does
He would, but it would be at disadvantage because he's prone.
Okay, I'm going over to the other pillar and like rearing up as if I'm about to do the same thing I did to him.
All right, and that will. He does get his attack of opportunity, but I can already say that's not going to hit. So he's scrambling to get his spear, goes to strike it at your legs, but you're already gone. And up next will be the Goblin's turn. This one's going to hop down. It's going to go ahead and take that fall damage. All right, he takes 6 points of fall damage.
He just saved me the attack roll.
How did they get up there? Were they just like plopped up there and then they took the ladders away?
No, they climbed up the rocks.
Oh, okay. I was like, he's like...
So yeah, he jumps down, takes. You see, he like tries and slows his fall by putting one foot down first, but it doesn't help because his foot kind of rolls a bit and he stumbles. And so he goes up, it's like, "You didn't see nothing." And he goes to stab you with the spear.
I saw everything, you dumb bitch.
That will be a 16 to hit.
That just hits. That is my
Actually,
AC.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, 16 to hit. You take. Damn, this dice likes the 6. 6 points of piercing damage.
Fuck. Okay.
And this goblin's going to get up. He's going to use half of his movement to get up. He still has 15, so he can just make it to you. And he is also going to make a attack roll against you. So, don't worry, I won't make sure this guy see. He won't know. He goes to stab you with his spear. 14 to hit.
No, thank God.
Goes to stab you. It gets into your armor, but like it hits one of the flat parts of the plate. Can't get any impact. Kill him! And this will be the last turn before everyone shows up. Febjorn, it's your turn.
Big meaty whack. For... Oh, God damn it, I'm gonna die here. An 8 to hit?
Yeah, no, that does not hit. You go to swing your hammer, these guys just kind of jump out of the way.
I don't have any way that I can... Yeah, no, I only have one attack per action. There's nothing else I can do. I'm gonna die here.
Alright, well, this top goblin is going to make another strike at you with his spear.
Yeah.
That is 6 to hit.
No.
Goes to
Suddenly I'm
strike
feeling
you.
a little better about my chances.
Glances off the side of your armor again. Can't get a good spot. And then the other goblin, 10 to hit.
Nope.
Yep. Again, strikes against you, hits the armor, can't get a good grip. Just like, the fuck? It's not fair! Alright, it's back to, let me double check combat. Yeah, back to you. You rolled the highest out of everyone.
Alright. Swinging again, 15 to hit.
That definitely hits. Which one are you hitting?
I mean, they're both at the same, the one directly in front of me.
Okay. Yep.
Alright. And this time I am going to activate my fucking Thunder Smite.
Alright.
When I hit. That is 5 damage.
Actually,
plus-
real quick, go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw. I forgot to do this when you took damage the first time.
Fuck, okay. Natural 19.
Easily, yeah, you keep your concentration.
Okay. And so that is 5 damage plus my Thunder Smite, which I can't remember what that does.
2d8, I think it was.
2d6.
2d6.
I mean, yeah, 2d8 sounds right to me. For 8 damage, so
Yeah.
13 altogether.
Yeah, your hammer like crushes into this goblin's sternum, and normally this would have really hurt him, but as the impact of your hammer swings through, the thunder impact just blows through him. He gets flung backwards, and he is out.
Is he unconscious or is he dead?
He is dead.
Fuck. I mean, I'm almost dead. I had no choice. Self-defense.
All right. You still have movement if you want to take it.
This guy would, it would just make a normal attack roll if I ran away, right?
Yeah.
I'd stand my ground.
All right. So, up next in the order is Kane. I will say
wait.
you. Mhm.
Would it be a bonus action to raise my shield, or?
If you want to go ahead and
Actually-
equip your shield, you can. I'll say that's your free action.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna equip my shield and like. Yeah.
All right. So leading the charge was Kane. So I'll say Kane, you get to. You know what? I'll be nice. You guys get to about here, with him, and then like this. All right.
I'm just gonna run up and Superman punch the goblin.
All right. That's 25 feet. Easy enough to do.
And if I need to get to the right of it a little bit, like come in at like an angle and Superman punch him, so for advantage, I'll do it.
All right.
Love
So
a good Superman
if you go
punch.
here, that'd be 25. You can only get there with 30 feet of movement.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be enough to get a flanking bonus.
Damn. All right, then I'm just gonna run in straight at him and just go for Superman punch.
All right. Roll to hit.
No.
What did you
That was
roll?
an 11.
These guys aren't wearing armor. So, 11 hits.
Oh.
Nice.
But I run up and I just Superman punch him with 5 damage because that's what my unarmed does.
Right across the jaw, out cold, taking a little nap.
And as he runs and he does that, he sees Febjorn super fucked up. He looks over and he goes, "Let's not run away from the group next time."
Still alive, aren't I?
Oh, you seem to be, yeah.
All right. And with that, this combat encounter is over.
We still haven't found the Goblin Boss.
Yeah, but I found the supplies.
Supplies are good, but he may try and take them again. Wait. Let's get the supplies out of here first. We can worry about him later.
Agreed.
Actually,
I'll say you all go up and.
okay.
Can
Can
someone
I-
fucking heal me, please?
You're the healer,
I'm
bro.
on-
You're the only.
I'm on 4 hit points.
I think you're the only healer, my dude.
Okay, can I use my fucking can I
Well,
use
does
my
the
lay
bear
on
have
hands
any
on
healing
myself?
spells? Lay on hand? Yeah, you can lay on hands yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use the remainder of my lay on hands.
Which did you use any since the interrogation?
I don't think so. I
I
don't
don't-
think-
remember.
I don't think you did.
I have.
I don't
No.
think you did. So you would have your full.
I was
pull.
about to say, don't do it, and I'll just give you a cure wounds real quick.
Oh,
that also
well.
works.
Yay, nay.
We have 2 healers? Oh my
yeah.
god. This is great.
So I'm at 4 currently. Use a cure wounds.
So 5 plus 4, so 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah. So Aetheria's gonna just run up to his side and
I'm just gonna get myself back to full and expend all but one of my lay on hands.
That's
Hey,
enough.
that
That's
one
enough
HP is
to
gonna
rest
save.
somebody. That's enough to bring somebody up.
Yep.
Can I recall the conditions of the goblin citizens were just And do they look like super poor compared to for a goblin? Do they look well fed or deprived of anything?
They didn't look malnourished, but they weren't living the life of luxury.
So, like the guys that they stole from, essentially. Would from just the look of it, would they be as well off as the village we were residing in?
They look a little less well off, but you
They're
can
not
see
starving.
you can see that the tracks that you were following before go straight into the cave, and it does. Go ahead and give me a one of you. Go ahead and give me either perception or survival.
I will be. Well,
I got a +3
I'll give
for
you.
survival.
I'll give you a perception. I've got a 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I rolled a 17.
yeah. You both notice that there are tracks going into this cave, none coming out.
None coming out.
Oh.
Wait, where the fuck is Grim?
Well,
Around.
I will say, because I forgot all about Grem.
I thought this was about to be a flip around of like Grim was the bad guy.
Grem comes
Grim
running up.
is the bad guy.
I mean, there's still chance. Grim is the BBEG.
Why are you guys? Oh God!
Hey,
Yeah,
Grim, do you
oh.
know any? Do you know how well off this camp is?
I mean, we've gotten food, but like, it we're going through a bit of a famine. Not too bad, but
What's inside the cave?
that's where they keep all the stuff, all the important stuff, all the gems and coins that they
Oh,
find.
You've got gems
Yeah,
and coins
yes,
and you're
but
starving?
what-
Fucking sell them.
What all is in the cave, though?
I'm gonna start walking
Grim-
toward the cave.
Grem doesn't know. Grem wasn't allowed to go into the cave.
Well, today's your
Any
lucky day,
specific
Grim.
reason you were not allowed in?
Grem just wasn't trusted.
Hmm.
None of the villagers were trusted to go inside the cave.
Any local legends as to what could possibly be in there that you might have
Who gives a fuck
overheard?
what the locals think
No,
is in there?
it's-
Let's fucking go in there.
Yeah, I start walking toward the cave.
I err
Yeah.
on the side
There-
of caution.
There were no.
Bjorn airs on the
legends
side of
with-
let's go see what the fuck is in there.
That's just where they kept. That's just where they kept all the valuable stuff.
Grim with us.
All right. See, he follows. Are you all going into the cave?
Sure.
It wouldn't. It's fine if everyone wants to go in, but it probably wouldn't hurt to have at least one person out here, like, making sure we all don't get trapped in the cave.
You know what? I'll stay outside.
Someone
You gonna stay
other
out?
than the fish.
Yeah. outside.
Here, Febjorn will also stay out here on guard, but as soon as, like, if anything happens in the cave, like if you run into combat, does anyone have a method of making like a very fucking loud noise or some kind of signal?
I can
for
fucking
me running.
scream.
Yeah. So just do whatever you can to get my attention if you run into anything, or whenever you're ready to start
So
moving
make
this
an
cart out
oh
of here.
shit. So make an oh shit type of sound. Okay.
I got it. Oh shit!
I
Thunderous
mean,
oh shit.
or I could just give a genuine clap.
Can I just take a look inside the cave? Do I see anything on the inside of it currently?
You do have dark vision because you are a half
Yes,
orc.
I do.
I also wait. Do I have? No.
I
do.
Yeah, okay. So, about 10 feet in is where the light stops.
Mm-hmm.
But with your dark vision, you can kind of see past it. It's all dim light, so it's hard to make out any definite shapes, but you can see that the path continues on and continues just outside your field of view.
I'm just gonna light a torch.
All right.
I'll say, would anybody else like to volunteer to stay outside?
How many?
Stand guard.
How many would you
I'm
like?
going. I'm going to.
I mean,
leave
James is
Sebastian with you. I'm actually going to leave Sebastian with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And he like
seeing
pounds his
as
chest.
these other two can't take care of themselves, I'll just go with them.
Which two?
The ones going inside the cave.
Okay.
I'm going.
Well, there would be 3 of you. Well, 4, because Graham is also being.
Didn't you say Sebastian was staying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sebastian is. So, any changes to the line here? With Kane leading, and then the rest.
Personally, I would like to say that I would lead, but
I was,
Kane, seeing as you have dark vision,
Yep, I'm already up like in the cave entrance
I was gonna
with
say,
a torch.
I can cast dancing lights to have light, which they light up to 60 feet.
That's the length of the dark vision.
No,
Yes, but this would actually light up the cave, and you'd be able to see things in there.
Fair.
yeah, because dark
And I
vision
can
is
make
all in shades
4
of gray.
them up to 120 feet from each other.
Yeah.
So, I
I
can
mean,
make
yeah,
you
that'll
designated
work.
areas.
Just to clarify, Febjorn, Sebastian, and James are all staying outside.
and since we're using that, do you want to have
I think that is yes for the people who are standing
Okay.
outside.
Yeah.
uh,
What did
since he's-
Febjorn do that is getting this punishment? He fucking hates Sebastian, and James is, James.
All right. So is this the party going in?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So Vince, you light up the dancing lights. Abjuration.
I guess I won't
sigil
light a
appears.
torch then. By the way, since
It's actually evocation.
Is it evocation?
Yeah.
All right. So an evocation sigil appears. 4 lights come and sprout out and light up the tunnel. You can see that there is a slight incline on the inside of the cave. And as the last light reaches its length, you can tell that this cave is about 60 feet long. And at the very end, there is a wooden door.
Okay.
a long ass tunnel with a door at the end.
Kane just starts making his way toward the door, kind of keeping an eye side to side, trying to make sure he doesn't have anything around him that can jump out.
All right. As you enter
Sword
this
is
cave, it
ready.
widens up to about 10 feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're going, go ahead and make me a perception check.
16 plus 1, so 17.
All right. So yeah, as you're walking along, I'd say about 20 feet into this cave, you're about to take a step, but then you catch it out of the corner of your eye. The color on the ground changes fairly sharply. It's a slight change, enough that if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't notice it. But you do see that the ground changes color.
Watch out, they have traps sitting around in the tunnels. Can
And
I get
this-
around it?
Yeah, you see it expands across the width of the cave, although there is about a 1 foot gap between this and the wall
I'm gonna
on both sides.
Yeah, I'm going to take a step in the gap and then go around it. I'm going to point it out to them as they come up.
All right. Yeah, easily enough, you guys go around this. You can see, and as you're walking, your foot kicks something, and the tarp that was covering a giant pit falls into said pit. And so now you see this like an 8 by 8 foot hole as you're walking around it.
Interesting. It's been a while since I've seen a pit like that.
All right. You guys keep on walking.
I think my wife's ass.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
Is that supposed to be funny?
Don't mind
Grim
him.
doesn't get the punchline.
Don't mind him,
I-
Grim. He has dementia.
I love my wife. Just know that.
Grim is confused.
Pardon? I think we all are.
All right, and you get around this cave. Go ahead and make another perception check for me.
That was a 4 plus 1, a 5.
All right. So as you walk along, you get just around this pit. Feel confident. You take another step, clip a tripwire, and I need Kane, Vince, and Athera to make dexterity saving throws.
Wow, that
Not
sucks so
dexterous.
much ass.
I'm not dexterous.
It was on a nat 20 and it rolled to a 2.
11.
That, my friend, is going to be a 4.
So,
Where's Graham roll?
DC was 13. Grem rolled a 21.
God damn it.
And as Kane clips this wire,
I was very distracted by his joke.
you hear a and a giant log sweeps by,
Oh,
knocks
fuck!
all three of you into the pit.
Is there anything at the bottom of the pit? Or is it just
No,
a pit?
it's just a pit. And so you take, luckily, 1 point of damage from the log, and 4 points of bludgeoning damage from falling into the pit.
5.
So 5 points total.
How deep is this pit?
10 feet.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's not hard.
And you all are
Alright,
prone, but you're not in combat, so it doesn't really
Alright.
matter.
come on, old man. Let me help you out of the hole.
Okay.
You're in the hole too, Athera.
You forget Athera's like 8 foot tall.
Oh yeah, I did forget that.
Wow. Oh, all right. like a child
Well-
being ready to get picked up.
Athera, go ahead and give me
She's
an athletics
7
check to get out of
foot
the hole. And go ahead and make
well,
it with an advantage because you are 8 feet tall. This is
I
just
mean,
a matter if you can do one
I would
pull-up.
I would assist them getting out of the hole first.
Gotcha. All right, go ahead and do that. Well,
I'm making, so athletics to get out.
nah, I'm just gonna let you guys do it. Get out of the hole. Being assisted by Athera. Athera, go ahead and give me a strength check, just to see if you can lift them up.
It's real quiet on the other end of the mic. Oh, okay.
5 plus 1.
You are struggling.
I just look at like,
Kane's armor is pretty heavy,
I just-
and he's a big dude too. You can't quite get him out of the hole.
I just stop and I look at a theater. I'm like, would you like to trade places?
All right, fuck you. She just
Hey,
climbs out of the hole.
Make me an athletics check.
Check it. Nat 20, baby. 13.
13. Yeah, you struggle to get the last foot up over the edge, but you're able to do it.
I
You know what I'm
just
saying?
I just toss
see-
Grim out the hole.
Well, Grem never got into the hole. He dodged.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Grim's the only one that made it.
You see Grem peeks his head over. Should I get the ones at the cave entrance?
I think it's okay, and I'm gonna try and like just climb my way out.
Make an athletics check.
That's a 16.
Yep, easily enough. You find places to grip onto, and you climb out of the hole. You are out. The
She
only
trips
one
him
left
up.
in is Vince.
I'll reach my hand down to grab his hand.
Is that athletics with
Granddad.
advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hear them falling into the hole?
You hear just a subtle sound of like cloth falling for a bit, and then, oh
And then-
fuck, poof, and then knocks,
Okay.
then three, poof, poof, poof.
Febjorn's gonna start running into the cave and tell at least Sebastian, preferably both of them, to stay at the entrance.
We're fine. We're fine.
And you run in because the dancing lights are still up. Actually, are those concentration?
They last a minute, don't they?
They only last a minute, and they are indeed concentration.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Hold on. Saving throw. I rolled 10.
A 10. Yeah, that is just barely enough to keep them up.
Oh.
You see, Febjorn, you run in, the lights have just like flickered, but they're still up, and you come to what is essentially a pit, people climbing out of it, and a log just swinging back and forth over it.
It was very well hidden. It was very well hidden.
Was that so?
Very. I never saw it coming.
Yeah, those crafty buggers.
Never saw it coming.
Jeez.
For was it athletics with advantage? Yeah, I rolled a 10.
There's something about it. You just can't quite get your leg
Alright,
over the
Athira's
ledge.
Can I make a strength
Athira's
check
gonna
and
help
pull him
as
out?
well.
And can I fucking help? Can you give him double advantage?
So
Gotta help
how am
me,
I going to do this?
I can
know-
I can
know
do a
I
strength to
may not be
pull him
old,
out.
but I am old.
Yeah, but all right. 2 of you can roll a strength check, or 1 of you can roll with advantage.
I have a +6 to strength if we want to do that. Hello?
I don't care.
I was asking if we're each rolling, or do we just want to?
If you try to pull Vince out, it would be either 2 of you trying to help him pull out. One of you makes it with
Oh,
advantage.
we're
or 2 of
hoping
you make
Vince
a
pull out, huh?
roll.
Yeah, all right. I'll just do it. Okay, since
I
I'll
never
just do it
did.
with advantage then.
All right.
That is a 16.
Finally,
That's what I fucking rolled.
finally, with Vebjorn there helping, you're able to lift Vince out of the hole.
Hey, Fabian, just really quick. You really trust the fish and the thing that runs off all the time alone outside watching your
No,
backs?
but they're no, but I don't like Sebastian, and James is constantly trying to get me to eat spaghetti, and I don't really care for spaghetti.
Would you like to join the group here and I will go babysit?
I mean, if you wanna, I'm not
Okay,
terribly worried about
I'll
it.
go babysit then. It's fine.
I guess then we'll start heading toward the wooden door.
All right. Yeah, it's only about 30 feet past this point. You get to the top of this incline.
Kane is like cracking his neck.
And there's just this door. You come to it. You see it's a door made to fit the hole that it covers.
No way.
And so there are some pieces that let just a little bit of light through. It's faint, but you can tell that there is something on the other side of this door, like a room on the other side of this door.
Are there any sign of the tracks?
The tracks. At this point, you passed the point where the tracks ended, which was at the edge of that pit, and now you see footprints leading up to this door.
Can I see through the crack in the door?
Give me a perception check.
Not great. 8.
8.
I
Yeah,
can't.
no,
I can't see shit. Can anybody else see anything? And I just back up.
I'll give it a go. See what my old eyes can see. Just perception?
Yep.
Perception. 19.
19. Yeah, through the crack in the door. Kane couldn't quite get his face up against the wall enough to see through it, but you're able to push just a little bit past, and you can see on the other side is a round room with piles of gold on one side, and you can't see the left side, but in the far back you do see a lot of like produce and various goods that were procured, you can assume, from the raid at Sherfield.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a
Is
cart?
it just like Sherfield's amount, or is there more than just Sherfield's?
It is just Sherfield's amount.
Mm. Okay.
What kind of door was this again? Or what kind of
A wooden door.
wooden door?
Mhm.
Is it possible for us to pry it open?
Well, this door, you can see, just has a metal handle on it.
Yeah.
It's just a wooden door with a metal handle.
Alright.
Can I check it for traps?
Yes. Give me an investigation check.
Oh, that's not good.
I've got a
it's a
negative
15.
1 to investigation, so
15?
I'm not checking.
You are checking the door, and you kind of press against it. It feels like it wants to open, but something's catching, and so you kind of look around for what's stopping it, and uh, you couldn't see this crack before because there's no light coming through, but you get your face up against, and just through some random chance of light getting through, you see a glass reflection up against the crack in the door, and you realize that there is something blocking this door from opening.
But it's not trapped. It looks more like just like a latch or
It's
something.
it's not like made of wood. You can tell that there is a glass something sitting behind this door.
A glass something. Okay. Well, I don't know many doors that have glass keeping it closed. So I feel like this could go very bad if you stand in front of it.
Glass.
There's glass holding the door shut.
What if it's meant to? What if it's meant for us to force it open and it shatters, alerting everything?
That could be
Less,
true.
less of a trap, but more of an alarm.
Could be an alarm. You're correct, or it could be something with a spell attached to it. Either way, it's going to make noise. I think you're correct. I think it's meant to be an alarm, but it could do damage as well. But I think it's an alarm mainly.
Fabian goes up to the door and just fucking like knocks on it. A good knock, knock, knock.
You hear scurrying about on the other side of the door, but no response.
Question: does the door?
Little pig, let me in.
Does the door open into the next room, or does it open out into the hall where we're at?
It opens into the room.
Okay, I'm gonna push. I'm gonna like gesture for February to step aside. Now I too will knock a bit and I take like one step back.
No sounds.
I'm gonna tell him, hey, everybody get to the sides of the door. Don't stand in front of it.
Sorry, you said it opens into the other room or towards us?
Into the room.
Into the room? Okay. Kane, what's your AC?
My AC is 16.
Okay.
If I put a shield on, I can make it 18.
Mine's the same.
Yeah. What I was thinking
You
was
have your hammer, right?
I was just gonna stick my sword in the door and jar it open from the side.
I was gonna kick it down.
Kicking it down, yeah. I just didn't. If it's a trap, I didn't want to get hit.
February, you have your hammer, right?
I do.
I'm just gonna stand to like the side of the door, just swing it around and see if you can get it open.
I can do that.
All right, Aethera still has your small hammer.
It's all right. We're about to breach this motherfucker.
Hold on to it for me. That's a joke. Give it back immediately, right now. Don't touch my hammer.
Aethera catapults the hammer down the fucking.
Okay. Fabian puts away the shield, two hands the hammer.
I'm gonna put my
rears
shield
back.
out in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm standing right there on the edge of the door.
Rears back with the hammer and is just like, all right, everyone brace yourselves. And waits for anybody to do whatever bracing they feel need is
I'm gonna
I want
everyone.
everyone to describe where they are in this point. This door is about 5 feet wide, so there's about 2.5 feet on each side of this door.
I'm basically on the left side of the door with my shield in front of me and pointed toward the door.
Okay.
But I'm not in front of the door. I'm on the left side.
Hey,
with my shield covering me.
I'm trying to imagine this. So Fabian
You're
is
looking at
like
the door.
right looking at the door. You say you're on the left, so you're like, I'm looking at the door, you're on my left?
Yeah, I'm on your left. If you're facing the door,
Okay.
I'm on the left side of the door.
Is the doorknob or handle on the left side as well?
The handle is on the right side of the door.
The handle is on the right side. Okay.
What I was suggesting was that Fabian be on the right side and swing.
Yeah.
Around the corner. And then
Yeah,
Vince, you can come behind me, like stand behind me. While
There's only 2.5 feet of space, so
like I'm facing the door. I'm not facing a like I'm not like I'm. So the door, if the door is like here, I'm off to the side of it, back and pointing at it. Basically, like ready to breach, kind of a thing. So the second the door's open or whatever goes off, I can go in.
Then I'll be right behind you, like my hand is over your shoulder with Ray of Frost prepped.
Okay,
Alright.
so you're like smushed up against this back corner.
Yeah, we're kind of pressing ourselves toward the corner. And with using my shield for cover.
All right. Febjorn, you're gonna raise your hammer and wrap around the side and smack the door open.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Strength check.
Yeah. This is a fairly low DC because this is a very shoddily made door.
15.
15. Yep. Bring your hammer around. Crack. Door swings open. You hear the shattering of glass and a poof. Green mist in a 10-foot radius from the edge of where it broke comes out and surrounds both Kane and Vince. Febjorn, you're fine because of where the glass shattered, but I need Kane and Vince to make a Constitution saving throw.
This is why I made myself beefy.
Mine is 17.
Plus my Constitution, 22.
Yeah, that green mist covers you, fills your lungs, shake off the poison.
I have resistance to poison as well. I would have been fine.
And from the inside of this room, from where you are, you don't immediately see into it. You just... So our guests have arrived.
I just yell back, "Get in here!" to the people at the front.
Does that sound like the Goblin Boss from what I remember?
Yes,
Okay.
This is in fact the Goblin Boss.
As soon as fucking is it Akira or
Athera?
what is that your name?
Aether.
Yeah, Athera. As soon as she's in here, give me my fucking throwing hammer back.
Can I wait? Actually, could I switch to? Do we just hear him, or do we see him like on anything?
From where you are, you only hear him.
Oh shit!
I'm just gonna put my shield
But
away.
you're also up against a wall, and from where you are, you can only see maybe an eighth into the room.
I have my.
I can't see anything
I've-
from my angle, can I?
No,
I've switched
not
from.
unless you want to like peek your head around.
I've switched from my
Yeah.
shield to my crossbow, and I'm just slowly coming around toward the middle in front, looking into the door.
All right.
I'm gonna peek my head around.
Yeah, you guys both peek your head around, and you see sitting atop mounds of dirt and a few produce that have been eaten upon is the Goblin Boss, and sitting next to him are two glassy-eyed goblins on either side. It's like, now the fun can begin. And that's where we're ending the session.
Damn. I was about to say, can I just walk up and like witch bolt him?
I was literally about to say I let an arrow fly.
Oh, anyway, I started blasting.
blasting.
I was gonna try to use witch bolt because it should be loud enough that it should echo
Hey.
outside. And no,
Hey Josh, thanks for letting the session in, because I said I was gonna let one fly, and I rolled that.
A natural one.
Thanks for ending the session, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I got you.
I done that natural one.
No. It's
Write
not
it down.
It's not canon. He said the session was already over.
Nope, we're starting with your nat one.
No.
Nails one of the glassy-eyed ones.
Oh no!